Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel. Before I get started, as always, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Waharakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel, and peace, blessings, and salutations unto the Akim that are pushing this word throughout the four corners of the round earth with faith, love, truth, sincerity, and diligence. And to those sisters that listen and learn, and to those that support the ministry, a shalom. Yes, the brother Yakana from the GMS Houston camp coming back with another installment of GMS Practicals. And I wanted to go into just a quick hit lesson, man. I had watched the Elder Apostle, one of the Elder Apostle Tahar's videos today, talking about Esau going into captivity. And it was funny because I actually had a conversation with some people, man, that just don't believe that, man. But what I wanted to add to that was it's not just Esau Edom, the so-called white man, that's going into captivity. Once we get you into the kingdom, all nations are going into captivity, man, because we had been in captivity. We have been captive to all the nations at one point in time. So this recompense, man, this payback, it's righteous, man, because y'all got to pay for what y'all did to us, man, the children of Israel, which would be the Israelites, man, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. These are the people that make up the 12 tribes of Israel, from the progenitor of Israel, actually, who had 12 sons. But nevertheless, we went into captivity, and well, as the old saying is, hey man, you next up to the plate, So all these nations, not just Esau, but Esau's gonna get it the worst, because it's gonna be 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, hardcore bondage. It's gonna be hard, man. I mean, it's nothing soft about hardcore, first of all, but the payback, man, is gonna be righteous. It's gonna be just, man. But the thing with Esau, unlike the other nations, once that 1,000 years, once that captivity is up, they're gonna be free to go back. They're gonna be free to live in their lands, and of course they'll pay tribute to us, and they'll be governed by us from now on. The only difference with Esau is he doesn't have a land to go back to, man. You talking about a vagabond in the earth? That's him. He doesn't have a home to go back to. So after that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, they're going to be rounded up, thrown in a pit, all Edomites. Not some, not a lot, not most, but all thrown in a pit and eradicated, man. The Most High is going to destroy them. Okay? But nevertheless, they're going into captivity, and they're going to catch it the worst. And so this is why Esau is doing all the things that he's doing now, putting up a fight, because he's trying to stop that judgment from coming, man. He wants that birthright back, which was never his to begin with, start off. But he wants that back because he knows Joe Sixpack and Joe the Plumber ain't got a fucking clue. But the elites know. When this is all said and done, just like the Rothschild dude that died not too long ago, I think it was David, I could be wrong on his name. He's in the spirit world in his right mind, so he knows more than, he more than knows. When this is said and done, they going into captivity, bro. But I don't want to just keep rambling on, so let me bring out a couple of scriptures. This is an oldie but a goodie, man, probably one of the most favorite scriptures that brothers bring out. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. And it reads, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints." Well, it starts off with, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So once again, as I started off with, Did these nations not bring us into captivity? Were we not captive to them? Of course we were. So guess what? It's your turn. And when we get you to the kingdom of heaven, you going in. You know, the biggest shocker is probably gonna come to Moab, man, because Moab think he's next up. Moab think he's gonna eventually take over America and rule the world, and he's next in the power seat to rule and all. But that ain't happening, man. That's not recorded in the scriptures anywhere, so it ain't gonna happen. But it goes on to say, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. There's no other way. Esau must be killed with the sword. Well, what's the sword? Now, the modern day sword is the gun, the missiles, bombs, things of that nature. Because the sword is advanced now. It's not just a steel sword that somebody pulls out the sheath and, get to fighting. But it says he must be killed by the sword. And this is what's going to happen when Yahweh comes back, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. When Yahweh comes back on the fathership, on the chariot, which the world ignorantly calls UFOs, when he comes back, he's going to lay this place to waste, man. With what? With the aid of the modern day sword, the missiles, those ICBMs that are going to obliterate America, man. Plus the chariots, the angels, and he's going to get busy himself, man, with a sword. And the slain of the Lord will be many, man. If you're not part of the elect and you in this country, you're going to be put to death, man. Whether you an Israelite or a heathen, man. If you ain't part of that elect, that 1/3 number, you ain't getting beamed up, you're going to be put to death. And ain't no heathens going to get beamed up and saved. This is only for Israel, the salvation. But if you ain't part of that number, you're going to get put to death with these heathens, man. It just is what it is. So Esau, it's no other remedy. It says he must be killed with the sword. It ain't no give him a bunch of sleeping pills, lethal injection, put him to sleep, electric chair, none of that. No, it says he must be killed with the sword. So that's how he's going out, man. Okay? And it says, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And this is something we've been waiting on, man. And we wait anxiously. And that's why we hasten the day. For what? To get the hell out of here, man. No, look, bro. I can speak for every man in Great Millstone. Nobody wants to be here. Nobody is happy here in this wicked-ass kingdom, man. This is straight wickedness at its best. We hate this place and we want to get out of here. So we hasten the day of the Lord. Why? Because we know when we get into the kingdom, even if you destroy it on this side, if you born into the kingdom, it's going to be, luxury forever and ever, But we want to go on the first round. We want to be part of the elect. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. We don't know if we are or not. We hope we are. But I'll say this, and I can speak on that, man, as far as Great Millstone goes. We don't know if we're the elect or not, but I can tell you this, we doing what the elect would be doing in this day. That's without a doubt. So, okay. But just real quick, I want to bring this out, man, because it pertains to the other nations. As I said, Esau is not the only one that's going into slavery, man. Okay? The other nations, y'all are going right along with them. Only thing is eventually we're going to take our foot off y'all's necks, but not so with Esau, Edom. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16, and it says, therefore all, not most, not a lot, not some, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them. So it says all thine adversaries, by saying every one of them. To drive that point home, all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. So see, It's not just reserved for Esau, Edom. You other nations are going to get a part of it too. See, we didn't leave y'all out. Y'all not going to be excluded in this, man. Y'all going to be able to come on in and partake of the festivities too. Only thing is, y'all ain't going to like none of this shit. We going to love it, but y'all ain't going to like it. But we don't want y'all to be left out, okay? It says, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. They that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. And all the nations, they still preying on us, man. Shit, I mean, everything that we do, the other nations are banking off of us, man. Anytime Jake get any kind of thing, any money in his pocket, he running straight to the other nations, man. Everybody's using, abusing us like a cheap $2 whore, man. And they look at us like that, too. They look at us like we scum. 2/3 of our people are. But nevertheless, all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. So, again, man, this is not something just reserved for Esau. All you nations are going to get it for what y'all did to us, man. And we're going to rule y'all, man. After the slavery, you're going to be under righteous rulership, and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. Y'all going to be like, well, damn. Apart from that 1,000 years of slavery with a foot in our ass, hey, man, this is good, man. We rejoicing because the righteous are in rulership, you know. This is good. The earth will rejoice. The people will rejoice, and everything's going to be. Now, if you get out of line, don't get it twisted. We're going to still come over and fix your little red wagon. If you get out of line, you will be put to death. But nevertheless, y'all are going to get a piece of it too, man. We're not leaving nobody out. So that was all I had on that, man. I just wanted to hit that real quick because I watched the Apostle this morning. So I'll go ahead and end it with that, man. So until next time, Abaratazar, a Shalom.